So my name is Saadeh, Ph.D. I am the program lead for Critical Social Justice and Solidarity at Prescott College, as well as for Organizing Community Justice, our graduate program. When you are considering your undergrad degree, when you're thinking about your bachelor's, you're not just making a degree decision or any sort of decision about just what you want to study. You're actually thinking probably most likely about the rest of your life, right? What kind of person do you want to be? What kind of work do you want to do in this world? A program like Critical Social Justice and Solidarity is a program that is meant to help you not just learn the information you need to learn to be in this world, but it's a program that's meant to help you become that type of person who does that work, right? And it's not just about the professional work you do. It's also about who you are as part of a community and the type of work that you get to do in this community. The people in our program are folks who are community organizers and community leaders. They're union organizers. They're K-12 educators. They're people who leave and live to disrupt systems and to create justice. They don't just wait for injustice to manifest itself, and they don't just wait for justice to happen. They actively go out and they try and respond to that injustice and to create justice where that is. Our students are just as phenomenal. Last year's teach-in for Palestine, the work that our students are doing this year, organizing and trying to respond and create mutual aid networks, artists and organizers and storytellers. These are students who are thinking about the world and not just waiting for the world to happen to them. They're trying to shape their own world as they move into whatever their future is. I think one of the most impactful experiences I've ever had as faculty at Prescott College was actually last year. We had a student, Saadeh, Pineda, who organized the Teach-In for Palestine as their senior project. That event, that entire week of experiences, it reminded me so much of the power of our students, my students, to look at the world and say, I need to do something here, and then to create these really positive experiences that we're still talking about that event now. We're still trying to figure out how we can build on what we learned last year, right? I've had so many students who have gone out into the world and who say, okay, what am I going to do now? How am I going to take this real commitment to systems disruption and to social change? And how am I going to make it part of everything that I do? I have a lot of students who work as union organizers in different parts of the country. And we also have alumni from the program, even before I taught here, who are out there changing how we think about what it means to do this work, who are winning campaigns for food and environmental justice, who are fighting for immigration rights, who are working in corporate facilities for different multinational or corporations I'm not going to mention here, who are trying to get people to unionize. So they're working those staff jobs trying to inspire unionization campaigns. I also, like I said, I have a lot of teachers who are bringing what they teach and what they learn in these programs to their students. So it's not just, one generation being impacted by this program. It's multiple generations who are getting to learn what does it mean to think about racism and sexism and homophobia and transphobia and all of these, and how do we make sure that the next generation of young people have the information they need to do something with this as well. We expect a lot. We want to have that rigor. We want this to be hard, and it should be hard. Systems work is not easy work. Social change work is challenging, right? Because there's always another layer of this onion to pull away. So we do want from our students a sense that this work is not just surface level, that they're deeply committed to doing this work both within themselves, within their home communities, within the institution of Prescott College itself, and into the future. Social change work is also multi-generational. So you need to be somebody who's willing to work with folks who are very different from you and across generations. We're never going to create justice if we're only willing to talk to people who think like us and work like us. What does it mean to be willing to learn how to be a social change agent and how to have hard discussions? A lot of people think when you do a program like this, your only professional outcome could be community organizing. But I would urge any applicant to this program to have a really creative and strategic mindset when you think about your own professional future. This program would prepare you to think about social justice no matter what kind of job you have, working for a nonprofit, working in any sort of outdoor or environmental space, whether you're working as a farmer, right? Whether you're working as a teacher, you could be an elected official. We have so many students who are running for office in different ways. This is a program that helps you think about justice and then apply it no matter what kind of job you have. And so you need to be somebody creative and somebody willing to learn how to be strategic when you, as you come to this program as well. And then just somebody who's really community-centered. There's no program like a critical social justice and solidarity that isn't going to require a commitment to community, right? Both the community that you're going to belong to here, but the community that you are going to want to belong to in your future. A commitment to community means showing up. It means being present for people. It means willing to ask questions and be wrong and to learn from all of those around you. So that would be the kind of the next thing. And the last and most important thing we would expect from any applicant would be a real commitment to community and to building community. So I'm so glad that you are considering applying for this program, considering enrollment in this program. I want to urge you to reach out to me. I'm a Prescott College graduate myself. I've sat in the space where you're sitting and you've had to make that tough decision. And so I want to urge you to reach out. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have, to connect you with some of our alumni who can talk about their own experiences in this program, to connect you with current students who can talk about the work that they're doing in their current classes. My email is on the screen, so you can reach out to me at any point, and I'm so happy to get that message. It's my favorite thing to do is to hear from potential and current students.